Do you remember how it works in STAMPtember? The collabs do not last forever. If you want them, you buy today. Ha, ha, ha. If you've never seen my STAMPtember song, today's your lucky day. I'm going to pop a link for you if you want to check out the full song from a few years ago. However, today is the first day of STAMPtember, and one of the fun things about STAMPtember, if you're new to this event, first things first, it is a month-long stamping celebration hosted by Simon Says Stamp. All month long, we're going to feature exclusive collaborations from some of your favorite stamp and die companies, but we always kick off STAMPtember with an exclusive Simon Says Stamp release that is huge. Also, these are not one-offs. These are stamps and dies and stencils and other good things that will be part of the Simon Says Stamp permanent collection. Today, I'm going to share with you all the new CZ design products, and then I'm going to make one card. I would say it's a quick card, but it's not a quick card, but we're doing it. We're going to start out with CZ design and then hold on to your horses, because all month long videos, well, they'll be coming out of the woodwork. To see my CZ Design STAMPtember releases and a fun card project, stick around. That's coming up next. Ha-de-da, shopping in STAMPtember. Ha-de-da. Let's take a look at all of the CZ Design STAMPtember releases that I have for the Simon Says Stamp store. Now, in STAMPtember, the products that go into the Simon shop under our brand stay in the store. So this is a little different than what's going to start showing up all month with the different manufacturers, right? Those are exclusives, and when they're gone, they're gone. These products will be incorporated into the store. So if they sell out, they will be reordered. So let's take a closer look at what we have. First up is my Trick or Treat Boo and Some Eek, the Halloween stack die. This is really fun, and I may have to create with this today, but I love Halloween, and I love a funky panel die. So that is release number 1, CZ Design. Here I have Merry, Peace, and Joy. Now, there are always some holiday items that come in STAMPtember, and these are very small greetings on a line. You can see the size there on my hand, and they cut beautifully. I've been playing with some of the cuts off camera, and yeah, loving that. This is another panel die just to cut out Happy Happy Halloween, and I think this is also really fun. I'll show you the size. So it's going to cut out these letters, and you can put it wherever you want it on a piece of cardstock. You can use the positive letters. You can use the reverse to make a panel. Happy, happy Halloween. Love that. All right, now I'm going to flip this one because this is part of a suite of products, and we'll start by showing you this. Now this is called Enjoy Phrases. And what this has in it are lots of words for enjoy. Enjoy your new home. Enjoy your day. Enjoy this card. I hope you live, love, laugh the heck out of this glorious day. I don't know why, I thought that was funny. Enjoy your birthday, these goodies, this token of my love, your retirement, this treat, this card. It's all designed around just enjoying a certain event or time or day. So there are coordinating dies, and they cut out the larger of the stamped items on this set. And there's also a coordinating Enjoy word and shadow die. And I like to do this because sometimes people just want to do the dies and not the stamps, but this is the same size as the Enjoy stamp, but in a die and shadow form. So those are the Enjoy suite of products. Next, we're moving on to Season's Greetings, and I think I'll zoom in just a tiny bit here. I love this set. I wanted to have a small typewriter set that basically has sub-greetings for pretty much every holiday out there. Not everyone, but so all the way from Happy New Year to Let It Snow and Peace on Earth to all All sorts of greetings in here for different seasons, and they're very minimal and small, and I love that style of stamp. And again, this is called Seasons Greetings. Here is another text set that I'm really excited about for Christmas, and this is called Holiday Typewriter, and it's a basic typewriter font, mostly all lowercase greetings except for where Christmas appears, and sub greetings as well, all designed around the holidays. I also like there's a little to and from to make tags, little sub greetings throughout, and there are coordinating dies for the larger of the greetings. Love this set. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this for the holidays. And last but not least, we have, I think, what is my favorite set. They're gonna have to get it in here. Sassy Friends. Now, this is a 6x8 stamp set with fun greetings to share with your friends. We've been friends for so long, I can't remember which one of us is the bad influence. And then a separate stamp for the inside. It's probably you. I also have, remember that one time when wait, I've completely spaced it, but do you remember? You just get me. Friends, don't let friends do stupid things, at least not without taking a picture first. So you kind of get it, right? Best friends finish each other's sandwiches. Best friends since like forever. Best friends share selfies taken when looking down and still think they're pretty. I love you, double chin and all. That is a very specific one. Best friends can call at 4 a.m. and know you'll pick up. Unless my phone is on D&D. So, best friends. I love all of these little sub greetings. I'm here for you 100%, minus the 1% I'm in the bathroom. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm at your beck and call forever. If you don't have something nice to say about someone, call me. Know what I'm saying? There's good friends, there's better friends, then there's you. Bestie level activated. A good friend knows your stories. A best friend helped you write them. Here's to more literary shenanigans. And yes, coordinating dies to cut out the larger of the sentiment set. So that's a look at my release for STAMPtember. So it's a big one for me because I don't always have, this many things in any given release. And I'm excited to have all these different products. I think I'm going to have to make a Halloween card, though, to kick off. So that's going to be the card I'm going to make in this video. So let's get into the project. I'm going to start out here with a piece of cardstock. And this is Neenah Classic Crest Solar White, but in the 80 pound, because I know that my die is pretty detailed and intricate. I am going to do some blending to create a panel. So first thing I'm going to do is just clean off my brush from whatever I was using before on my paper towel roll. And we're going to start out here with some Simon Says Stamp Lilac. And I think, let's butt that right up against there. All right, we're just going to bring some in the center and build out. Now, this is actually not too different in terms of a technique than what I did for Simon Says Stamp in our 5 Ways in 5 Days series. And I'll be sure to pop a link up to that video if you did not see my 5 Ways to Bring the Boo. I love those cards. But we're just getting some purple in here. Does not have to be perfect. We're just laying it down, okay? So this can be kind of splotchy. It's just a background. All right. We're going to come in now with Amethyst, another really nice purple from Simon Says Stamp. And maybe I'll tap a little. Well, no, we'll just come in from the outside. Okay. Now, again, don't panic. It's going to, when you see it like this, you're like, Cathy, what are you doing? Well, you know what? I don't know, but it's going to happen. And it's going to be beautiful, I think. You gotta believe. Here's the thing too, it's like sometimes with ink blending, sometimes messy is good, right? I just keep bringing it in and leave a little of this sort of textury look, right? I want it to be a little darker in spots. Let's kind of get those splotches down. All right. Boy, my arm is, it's getting a workout. There we go. Don't ever go with the left hand. Okay, so there we go, right? Blending. It's looking good. A little swirly and twirly. That is actually really cool just by itself. That's better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, now we're going to bring in a gray, which is Earl. And I'm going to get my gray brush out. I think I'll do the same thing just because I'm not sure what I had on there last time. Also, I find that when I run these over my paper towel roll, it kind of primes the stamp and gets it right back into, you know, the mode of we're ready to go with blending. So, and here, we're just going to go around the edge with some of this flannel, or Earl. This is Earl, not flannel. Slide you out of the way here. Like that. And again, it does not have to be the perfect blend. I want it to look a little just kind of swirly and messy, like that. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is do a little bit of water on here just to get a little reaction and a little lift. Take my paper towel that I was just using, and we'll just take this out. Just put a few, nothing too crazy, right? Just a little for some of that reaction. Zoom in here so you can see that a little better. See that? It's kind of cool. All right, just a few like that. All right. Great. Now, I'm just going to let this smooth out for a minute, and then we will die cut from this panel. All right, let's see here. Pulling you up and just lift gently. All right, there's my panel, and die cutting is next. So I'm going to take my die and just place it. Well, basically, it doesn't really matter. Well, now it's magnetized down. This thing sticks. Thing sticks like a mother. Oh my goodness, there we go. Because I am going to actually, you know what? Let's lift this up again. I'm not used to this plate yet. All right, here we go. Up. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I kind of want it to be mostly centered, right? So we're going to cut into this plate. And I think that's enough pressure, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the metal shim that comes with this just for a little more pressure. And I'm going to put it, obviously, on the back here. Let's make sure that didn't move. Yeah, that looks good. And go like that. And this plate. And now I will run this through my impress and we'll see what we get. Take my cutting plate off and let's lift this up. I'm going to take my metal shim out and I think I'll just flip it over and see what happens. Oh, that's a good cut. Only got a few of these little pieces still stuck in there. And here's the thing, I want to save them because I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to be doing with the innards, the counters. I'm probably not going to be doing anything with them, but until you know, you got to save them. So I like to put them in a little Simon Says stamp bead tray for all the small pieces in case I need them. Oh, there's a dot to an I. There we go. There's a tittle. There's a tittle on the loose. Okay, now I'll just take this out and, oh my gosh, yes, it's cutting. And here's the thing, it is a twofer. If you want it to be a twofer, right, because you've got the letters, you've got the words, so you can save all of these for other projects. Now for me, for the boo, these are the counters, right? So let me get all of these out and lined up so we can take a look at this panel. I'm going to trim this panel down just a little bit before I put some acetate on the back. So let me run that through my die cut machine so I can have that panel ready to go. I've got a piece of Simon Says Stamp lightweight acetate. I will set that right on here because sometimes I find it very, very hard to see once you have it on a white surface. And I'm going to use some Terrific tape here just to hold my acetate in place. So I'll add this all the way around, take all these backers off, and then we'll be ready to glue down our acetate. Now that I've got those revealed, I'm also going to put just a few little bits of liquid glue in some of these center areas, just to hold these flat to the acetate. And I'm going to let them dry just a bit so they don't ooze out. But I love this because I can put very, very, very small dots of glue, wait till it gets a tiny bit tacky, and this will hold nicely without oozing out. You could also do spray glue with this, but I kind of like the idea of the liquid glue because it will, as long as you keep it light, it's a nice way to hold something down. And I'm just going to let that sit for a second. And then all we have to do is line this up right here on the edge and drop it down. Now I will take a brick and drop that so that I'm not pressing too much with the liquid glue, but it doesn't look like any of it came through. Oh, that's nice. All right, let's let that adhere and move on to the next step. So now it's time to pick the letters that I want to fill in the center parts. Now, the word or I may do, but for right now, I'm going to set those aside because I think what I'm going to do, and here's where you want to kind of keep everything together. I'll just start up here with, let's see, I've got my R here, and we'll just pop out the counter. Now, if I wanted to be really picky with my placement, I could put the R back in, but you know what? I think I think eyeballing it is just as easy to do. Although, check this out. If I actually do put this in like this, there's a little pop you in, right? Then I would know exactly where to put the glue, and I could just do the tiniest amount. Then all I have to do is lift out the R, pick it up, save it in case I want to do something else with it. But this is right now, this card project is all about the negative space. And actually, you know, some of these letters, you really wouldn't need to do this, but I am going to do that. So I'm going to go in and fill in all the counters. I'll speed this up. Otherwise we're going to be here, well, until Halloween. All right, let's go. That was a little tedious, but it's so cool. So I'm going to do a shaker and I cut some of the Simon Says Stamp glitter cardstock here on the back. I've got a Simon Says Stamp black note card, so let me take the backers off. I put just a couple in the center to add a little support, so I want to be very careful. I'm not going to take those off until I'm ready to pop on the note card. So I have here, or the backer, this is waffle flower foam tape, the strips, and it's really nice for shakers because this is the, I think it's the 1/8, I could be wrong, but it's a thicker one, so it works real nice for that. Okay, did that even stick? I think I took the layer of stick off there. It's okay. We're gonna make this work. Okay, so I'm going to take some these are Pretty Pink Posh Silver Stars, which I thought would look nice in here. So I'm just gonna, pour some in. Try not to get too many stuck to the sides here. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this. This is purple from This Calls for Confetti. I will cut this open because I haven't used this before. I have to put this in a little container, but I don't have an extra right now, so we'll just open this up. They do have little pull-apart containers, or they do have little zips on there, and I'm just going to put a few. All right, just a few to mix in. Nothing too critical here. Now, here comes the scary part. I have to put liquid here because I accidentally pulled off the whole top of my foam piece, and that doesn't make me happy. But you know what? Once you're this far in, you just keep going. Okay. Now, I think these little guys are going to give just the support they need without taking the backers off. So here's what I'm going to do. Take my glitter cardstock and line it up here right on the edge and pop it down. And if I have to trim it anywhere, I certainly can. One star escaped. All right. Might be a little further out on the side than I wanted to be, and that's okay. All right, let's see here. And I can just come in a tiny little bit. Do I have my little scissors? Let's see, just a tiny little bit here and go like that. All right, now when I flip it over, oh, that is so cool. So we've got a black glitter background and we have these stars. Now, is this a way to kick off STAMPtember or what? All right, let's put the glue on the back and then we'll glue this down. I wish I had the black foam strips. They do make them. I just don't have any right now in stock, but I think I will link them anyway because they are really nice for when you're doing a black note card. All right. A little glue all the way around, and I'm going to pop this down on the note card. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. That is so fun. That is so fun. Okay, and press. It's glowy. It's just so fun. There's glitter. Glittery background. There's shaker elements. Oh my gosh, what else should I put on here? Well, I actually think this video's gone quite long enough, although I do have one little fun thing. Okay, just for fun, I have this little stash of witches that I haven't been able to use for the longest time. Now is the time. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up a witchy, just put a little glue, and I don't know how I'm going to place her down. Maybe I do need my tweezers here. Come here, Witchy Poo. How many of you are old enough to remember Witchy Poo? Do you remember Witchy Poo? Am I dating myself? Because I feel like I might be, and that's perfectly fine. Wasn't she part of like some kind of HR Puffin Stuff thing? I know you know what I'm talking about here. All right, she's coming up. A little coming up there. These are so cute. They're huge. These are really big. All right, just like that. There we go. I think that's enough to hold it on. Oh my goodness gracious. Kicking off STAMPtember by going, as they say, all in on Halloween. And that is my finished card project. We've got glitter. We've got backgrounds of glitter, witches, spookiness, trick or treat, boo, and some eek. Now that, my friends, is a Halloween card. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. If you like Halloween cards as much as I do, I got you. Check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked for you below, and I'll see you in those videos.